From a little Italian girl that died nearly 100 years ago, to a French nun, to a 500-year-old Inca sacrifice, Seriously Creepy Stuff presents Bodies That Refuse to Rot, Part 1. The Shirshin Man died around 1000 BC China. We'll start out with the oldest. Shirshin Man was a 6'5" giant of a man found alongside 3 women and a baby in Turkestan, China. They are known as China's Celtic mummies because they're all of European descent. His clothes were made of European wool, and DNA testing has proven that he and the others are from Europe, not China, and it's not known how these Europeans ended up so far from home. Carbon dating of Shirshin Man has revealed that he and his friends are 3,000 years old. That means that their deaths occurred around 1000 BC. Saint Bernadette, 1844 to 1879, France. Saint Bernadette was born in 1844 in Lourdes, France. Throughout her life, she reported apparitions of the Virgin Mary. One such vision led to her to discover a spring, which to this day, over 150 years later, has been reported to cure illness. Bernadette died at age 35 from tuberculosis. In 1909, prior to canonization, her body was exhumed and was discovered to be pristine. She was exhumed again in 1919, where doctors noted that her body had mummified with some mold and deterioration to the skin in some areas. In 1925, her body was exhumed for a third and final time, and 2 of her ribs were removed and sent to Rome. Molds were made and wax casts were put over St. Bernadette's face and hands. The body is in the chapel of St. Bernadette, where it remains today. Dashi Dorso-Itigilov, 1852 to 1927, Russia. Itigilov was a Russian Buddhist monk who died mid-chant while in the lotus position. His last testament was a simple request to be buried how he was found, so true to his wishes, he was buried in the lotus position. In 1955, the monks exhumed his body and discovered it to be incorrupt. It was again exhumed in 1973 and found to be in the same condition. His body is now left out in the open for all to view and honor. Buddhists believe that dying mid-chant results in a very peaceful afterlife. Perhaps that's the reason behind this peaceful face. La Doncella, estimated death between 1450 and 1480, South America. Over 500 years ago, 15-year-old La Doncella, which means the maiden, along with 2 other children were killed by the Inca in a ritual sacrifice. In 1999, archaeologists discovered their remains. Sitting cross-legged, she was drugged to induce a heavy sleep and left to freeze to death as an offering to the sun god. The cool temperatures and dry, low-oxygen air of the Andes preserved her body for centuries. Deep in the catacombs of the Capuchin monks of Sicily, inside a fragile glass casket, lies the body of little Rosalia Lombardo, who succumbed to pneumonia in 1920. Embalmer Alfredo Salafia used a mixture of chemicals including formalin to kill bacteria, along with zinc salts, alcohol, salicylic acid, and glycerin to petrify the body and its organs. The end result was, as you can see, phenomenal, eerily beautiful, and sometimes downright creepy. You see, temperatures and humidity fluctuations in the catacombs caused little Rosalia's eyes to occasionally open. That's it for part 1. Thanks for watching, and please remember to click, like, share, and subscribe. See ya.